Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Now, if there is one tip on the entire channel that you guys take and apply to your gameplay, this is going to be it. Let's go for 250 likes. You guys have been just dropping the likes in the video, showing an insane amount of support. Hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this video helps you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's go. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. Now, this video is going to be another tips and tricks video on the channel. A lot of you guys like that how to reduce recoil video. This video is going to be how to predict enemy spawns even without a UAV. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me this in the comment section of my videos as well on live streams. This video is going to be for the players who like to play game modes like Team Deathmatch, Free-for-all, Domination, and Capture the Flag, since these are the best game modes in this game in my opinion. Team Deathmatch, I'm only including that one in because I know a lot of you guys just play Team Deathmatch just because it's possibly the most popular game mode. But in all reality, if you guys really want to get your map knowledge down, pretty much get your awareness up, I recommend that you guys play 3 of these game modes: Free-for-all, Domination, and Capture the Flag. Reason being, Free-for-all, you have to lock down an area and call it your home. For free-for-all, on how to judge the spawns and where your teammates are, you guys want to make sure you guys are staying in the outskirts of the map and running pretty much between 2 spawns. You guys want to set yourselves up between the backs of each of the spawn. On all of my free-for-all gameplays, you guys are going to be seeing me rotate between spawn to spawn, just killing people as soon as they spawn in, essentially from behind. And it is the best possible way and able to judge spawns and where they're going to spawn at, because in free-for-all there's only a select number of spawns, so you guys are locking down one single area. And a lot of you guys like to say that free-for-all you're supposed to be running around all over the map like a headless chicken. I'm telling you guys to stop doing that. You guys want to lock down an area of a map, not camp it, because it's not camping, it's patrolling an area. It is legitimately rotating between 3 to 4 spawns, so you're not going to get overwhelmed and you're going to be easily able to predict where they are, because they're going to be spawning only in the same exact spots. That's literally the best tip in free-for-all on how to predict the spawns. Obviously, once you guys do rack up a lot of kills, you're going to be getting your UAVs, but when they go away, you guys are going to be able to take note of where enemies are spawning at and take them out. You guys can see this being used heavily on my USS Texas gameplays, my Artist Forest gameplays, my Flak Tower gameplays. You guys will be seeing that the enemies are only spawning in a select number of spots, and I'm picking the best sides of the map where there's a lot of cover where I can duck behind and I can easily funnel and take enemies out. That is the best possible tip to run for free-for-all. Now, transitioning over to Domination, which gets a little bit more complicated. You guys are still going to want to be able to run the outskirts of the map, and the reason why I'm saying this in Domination is you want to stay away from your team at all time in Domination. You want to use your teammates as a shield. Now, what I mean by this is you want to teammate shield your enemies. If you guys are trying to get the B flag, stay behind your team. Don't rush up with them. Let the teammates get into gunfights. Let them soak up their grenades. Take out the enemies that are weak from getting in gunfights and push it with your team. If you guys see your team going on B flag and you guys are seeing that the flag is almost halfway capped, then you guys want to go jump on the flag. Let your teammates do the dirty work, follow behind them, get the streaks, and you guys will be able to stay alive longer, and you guys will be able to get your V2 rockets a lot easier. As well as if you guys are actually waiting for your team to push up, what's going to happen is once your teammates are pushing up the enemy spawn and they're surrounding them, wherever your teammates are, that's where your enemies are not going to be spawning. So if you guys are at the A flag of Domination, or you guys are hovering around B and you guys are seeing your teammates spawning and pushing up to the C flag, you guys want to stay back where you guys are. You don't want to push up with your team at that instance. You guys want to be rotating back to your previous spawn, and you guys are going to be able to take out the enemies without them even knowing that you're still with them, and you're going to be able to kill them from behind and get that easy reflag cap, and it's going to be just cycling score streaks up. That's why the score streak method, in my opinion, is the best if you guys are doing this, because you're essentially going to be killing the enemies, let them capping your home flag, killing them back off it, and then your teammates are going to respawn back on that flag since the spawns are going to be flipping since you're back in their actual spawn, and you guys will be able to get an easy cap off of that. That's kind of why when I say when you guys are playing Domination, to stick to the outskirts of the map and to stay as far away from your teammates as possible, because your teammates are death magnets, they're nade magnets. Obviously, if you guys are trying to increase your KD and stay alive, you guys are not going to be want to be where your teammates are. You guys will be wanting to pick the enemies off from a long distance. Again, not camping, but playing smart to the outskirts, so you guys are not running in the middle map and just dying over and over and over again, because that is not how you guys become a better player. You guys need to know and figure out where the spawns are. Once you guys get this down, you guys are thinking about what you're doing, you guys will be able to predict where the enemies are coming from, funnel them into an area where you guys can easily pick them off, and you guys will be seeing yourselves getting a lot more streaks and streaking up a lot more, and ultimately having more fun because you're getting your kill streaks, maybe even landing your V2 rockets if the lobby is good, and you're just going to be increasing your KD and having a lot more fun. Now, another game mode that I'm going to be telling you guys is another fantastic method on how to predict the spawns without having UAV is going to be playing Capture the Flag. Now, Capture the Flag is fantastic. You guys know I love to play Capture the Flag. If you guys hold on to the flag, you're going to be getting double the score, so you're going to be getting UAVs faster. But the beauty about Capture the Flag is the spawns don't essentially flip. Now, you could play Capture the Flag and quite frankly all these game modes, obviously free-for-all, without a party. If you guys are playing Capture the Flag, once you guys are pushed up in the enemy spawns, there are only, again, a select number of spawns. You guys can see this on USS Texas, Arden's Forest, Flag Tower, London Docks. The enemies are only going to be spawning in the same 5 or 6 spots. So once you guys are killing them off that area, they're going to be spawning in waves. Like, I mean by waves, like 5 or 6 guys at one time. You guys can funnel back with your team. Now, for Capture the Flag, I still recommend that you guys stay away from your teammates at all times, because you guys are going to be catching the off spawns, which is going to be the waves of 2 or 3 guys where you guys can easily take out that aren't really, aware of what's actually happening. So you guys will be able to get your streaks faster and stay alive longer, because the spawns are not flipping. You guys are taking out smaller waves, not the main waves that your teammates are all coming on, and it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to streak up and get your kill streaks and have a lot more fun on the game. These tips are going to be something you guys are going to have to drill yourself into. You guys are going to have to subliminally think about this if you guys haven't when you first start playing the game with this new knowledge. It's going to take some time, probably I'd say at least a week, but once you do, it's going to become natural. And when you guys are playing game modes like CTF, even kill confirmed, you guys will be able to just predict the spawns without a UAV, predict where the enemies are coming from, and most importantly, just funnel them into an area where it's best fits you and you guys have the the advantage. You guys are always going to be wanting to move with cover. You guys are never going to be wanting to be in the open. Always stick behind something. It sounds cheap, it sounds head glitchy, but you guys know in Call of Duty a lot of players do it, so you guys might as well do it yourself, and it's honestly the best tactic. Like I said, above all, it's not camping. You guys are going to be wanting to stick to the outskirts and just pick enemies off as they are rushing to the middle map. I cannot stress to you guys how important this is. I cannot stress how many players are doing this to you guys. A lot of you guys that I see playing public matches are just getting absolutely destroyed because you guys are just rushing balls deep in the middle. You're not thinking about what you're doing, while there are players who are thinking about what they're doing, and they're just picking you guys off. They're doing exactly what I'm telling you guys right now. You guys, like I said, stick away from your team. Find an area of the map where you guys can lock down, funnel the enemies into an area where it best fits you, where you have every single advantage. Because if you guys are on the outskirts, they're not going to be spawning behind you. You're going to have full view of where they're coming from. And since this game does not have a jetpack, it's legitimately linear. The games are funneled in like football fields. The enemies can only come from 1 to 2 different directions. So it's going to be really, really easy to, get this method down, and I guarantee you guys are going to be getting your KD higher, hitting your streaks, and just overall having a lot more fun playing the game. So like I said, you guys want to play the game modes free for all, CTF as well as Domination. You guys can see in the videos that I'm doing this every single time I play. I've been playing Call of Duty for a while, and I just don't have to even think about it. I'm just doing it. And I'm telling you guys, once you guys finish watching this video and you guys kind of take my tips into account, you guys will be a lot better COD players, and you guys will definitely understand what I'm saying and how efficient and how much better this is to play the game this way. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy. It's been your boy Ears. Hope you this tip helps out. This is like legitimately one of the best tips you guys can ever take on this game. If you guys are gonna take and use my advice out of all my videos, this is probably one of the best tips and advice that you guys can take and apply into your gameplay, because it is just that good and it's going to change your game. I promise you that. Once I started playing from this method, I literally went from a 1 to a 3 KD player and now a 4 KD player on this game. It just gets even easier, especially if there is an advanced UAV, because once you give the recon, you get the advanced UAV, it's just gonna be a cakewalk. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Ears. Go out there and slay. Have a great rest of your day. Deuces. Catch y'all in the next one.